Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple LunaRose Tarot. Guys, I'm totally having technical difficulties, so I hope we are live. I hope there is sound. I see people coming in, so let me know, guys. Let me know. I see Rachel, Miss Al, Diana, Sandra. Everyone's coming in quickly. Thank you, guys. Let me know. Do we have sound? Yes. I'm gonna assume we're live. Yeah, I'm not sure. I tried to Gemini girl, hi. I tried to adjust the camera and I tried to move the laptop so that I wouldn't have to keep looking that way. Perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right. So we are gonna do a collective subscriber. Hi, Rachel. I'm so glad you made it. Reading, and we are going to look at like masculine and feminine. Hi, Z. Look at everybody coming in. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Awesome. And I just got back from a little unexpected trip, guys. So I'm a little disorganized, but we're here. We have a lot to talk about astrology wise. There is so much going on. Are you guys feeling that Virgo full moon yet? I mean, this full moon has been like super, super intense, but actually kind of exciting too, right? So, yeah. But we also have, it peaks tomorrow, guys, the full moon, but then we also have Saturn moving into Pisces. So, that's really the like the kicker for this particular full moon energy because Saturn, such a big planet, and anytime it moves into another sign, it's such a big issue. But Saturn, being like the father planet or divine timing planet, right? Moving into Pisces, which is the house of I dream. It's the spiritual house, the mystical house. Hi, Michelle. It's a really big thing for it to be coinciding with this Virgo full moon. So I've definitely pulled out the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And again, we will look at masculine and feminine energies, guys. We're going to look at both. I know you guys want to see both. We'll do the bridging energy. We will look at head, heart, and higher self space. And then, of course, hi, Amy. We will do messages from your person and guidance. Guys, I am offering free and paid readings today. They should be scrolling across the bottom of your screen right there. And I think that's it. All right, let's jump into it. Ready? All right, so Virgo full moon, guys. I've been explaining this to Messina all weekend. Sitting on the back deck under the moon, Messina says, that's so awesome. I miss your back deck, Messina. She has the best backyard. I mean, it's the perfect view of the moon coming out over the trees every single time. But yeah, so guys, make sure to go out and look at your moon. Make sure to do all your moon rituals, guys. Look, Miss L, I remembered. Make sure to get your crystals out, make your moon water, all that very, very good stuff. But yes, the very strong moon, the Virgo moon, it really has us because of these different astrological influences that are happening. It really has us like focused on our spirituality. Hi, Vanessa. But also focused on like our home, right? That's going to be the Virgo. But then Saturn moving into Pisces is also about understanding that we have to have balance with both, right? We have to be able to balance both. There's 11 people on YouTube. The number of synchronicities have been insane. And guys, for me, it's been the 911. It's definitely a sign, like a synchronicity, spirit saying, hey, you need to pay attention to this thing over here. So yes, make sure you guys are paying attention to the number of synchronicities. I do want to mention really quickly, because many of us are already starting to see these effects. We also have Pluto, guys, at the end of the month on the 23rd, Pluto moving into Aquarius. So that's also a big planet moving into a new sign. Right now, these planets are at 29 degrees. And so for those of you guys that study astrology, you're going to know what that means. It really means that we're in this like little bit of a karmic bubble right now. So we want to be real cautious what we're doing. And I know you guys are hearing other tarot readers say this kind of stuff too. And I don't want to be like that person that's like doomsday type of, nonsense, because guys, life is literally what we make it. So if we focus on like the doomsday kind of stuff, then yeah, we're going to experience that kind of energy, right? Duh. But if we focus more, on the things we want, then that's what we're going to experience. But yes, this Saturn and Pluto movement it's definitely going to change a lot of things for us. There's massive transformation coming with these two big planets moving. But when they're in this 29 degrees, and for those of you that have like your birth charts and you have, spaces, hi Junior, in your 29 degrees of any, house, and you know how like extreme this energy can be, high volume this energy can be, but it's definitely a little bit of like a karmic closure. So you want to make sure that you're taking only the good things in, right? Only the good things into this new cycle as these new things start to move in, right? And here's what I'm going to say. I don't want us to like go, oh my gosh, am I doing the things right? Is Saturn going to, punish me because, maybe I did something wrong? It's all about intention, guys. It's your intention. As long as you have good intention, it's coming from your heart space. You know what I'm saying? You have the, good for all type of energy. You can't really go wrong, right? It's like the spirit knows what we're going to do before we do it. And it's definitely a life of learning different lessons, right? So don't like sit there and beat yourself up and go, oh my gosh, I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, or I probably should have done this better, or maybe I shouldn't have done this, or you see what I'm trying to say? Don't do that, because as long as you have good intentions, as long as you're trying to spiritually grow and heal, only good things are going to come in with these two big planets moving into these signs. Okay. So I don't want you guys to have like this doomsday bad stuff's going to happen. I'm not saying like don't pay attention to the things. If you've been out there and you've not had any empathy for anyone and everything's been about you and how much you can get from everyone for you, and you're just kind of out there taking from the world, well, then I feel like, yeah, you're probably going to experience some crazy stuff, right? But none of those type of people follow me. So none of those type of people are in here listening. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's definitely not anything to like be scared or worried about, but definitely for those of you that struggle with change, which is all of us that follow me, right? It's definitely going to be a little bit of an adjustment period for most of us. But whatever is coming in, like I said, if you've been healing, you've been doing the work, you've been shining your light for everyone, then definitely good things coming in. All right, let's jump in really quickly. Remember, we're going to do divine masculine, divine feminine. The twin journey has been on fire. There has been so much, guys, and I see you guys all in here, Amy, Vanessa, Rachel. Okay, so you guys going to tell me in the comments. There's been so much out here about who is the twin, right? Have you guys been seeing that? Who is the twin? Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Ready? I don't believe in, I feel like you guys know this by now. There's one twin, right? You only experience your spiritual awakening one time. I know that people are discussing things like walk-ins and reincarnations, and I'm not saying these things aren't true. I'll ask Jesus one day when I'm sitting up there with him. But as of right now, I don't really have something in my hand that can be like, yeah, these things happen, right? Have you guys been hearing about this? Yeah? All right, so no. Guys, your journey is so important. Hi, Miss L, to you. It's going to be specific to you. It's going to be very individual to you. No one's journeys are the same. Are they similar? Do we experience the same spiritual lessons? Well, yes, of course. But everyone's is going to be a little bit different. But I do feel like we need to kind of stop focusing on the who, you know what I'm trying to say, and start focusing on the purpose, because that's really what's going to get everything to open up. And let's say for some reason you're mistaken about who this counterpart is or who caused you to have this type of spiritual awakening. I promise you, when Pluto moves into Aquarius on the 23rd, I feel like we're all going to have such a direct confirmation that we're not going to be able to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be able to deny what is. Do we have to like it? No. Do we have to move forward? Yes. Amy says she knows. Oh, yes. That's another thing. Yes, Amy was talking to me about her person, and I'm only mentioning it because she's talking about it in the comments. Guys, don't forget, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I know you guys can only see the comments where we're at, but we are on all three. But I did do several readings in the last couple of weeks where there were so many counterparts that it had passed. Hi, Miss L. And definitely can be very challenging when you're on this, very specific journey. And we definitely had a lot of people come in saying that other readers were telling them that this new person that came in, was like I said, like a walk-in or reincarnation. Again, I will promise when I'm up there, I'm going to sit down and ask Jesus one day, but it's just not today. You know what I mean? But I do feel like that kind of takes away from the importance of the person that actually catapulted your spiritual awakening. And again, whether we want to say that that's our person or not, like it doesn't really change what it is. You see what I mean? And here's another thing you guys are going to know. The person that catapults your spiritual awakening has the same issues that you have. You know what I'm trying to say? You're healing the same inner child wounds that you're mirroring each other. So you're going to see your wounds in those people. Will that happen to you later? Can you have other relationships where you experience these types of things? Yes. Because remember, you've already awakened. You're already spiritual. You already know that things are different than they were before, right? So it's like you already have the knowledge, the understanding. Miss Al says, I would like to go live with you. You would, Miss Al. You want to do an interview with me? But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to have more spiritual connections after the counterpart. But the counterpart is the one that kicks off the awakening. It's what kicks off this particular awakening. Remember, guys, there's different types of awakenings. Everyone experiences different types. Not everyone is a twin. Not everyone, it's about unconditional love and healing relationships and souls, that type of thing, right? Yes, yeah, and that's another thing, guys. I honest to God, just read the cards to you. I can't make it up. I just tell you what the cards mean. So yes, Amy, like I said, one day I will be sitting up there with God, and we're gonna have a long conversation, but it's just not today. You know what I mean? And I just think it's really important. Again, it's about the purpose, not the person. But it's really important we understand who our peoples are. It's really important that we understand who our relationships are so that we know what type of relationship we're in and we know what type of work we need to do. You know what I'm trying to say? Card pulls for healing. Yes, Miss Al, I'm in for that. Absolutely. Miss Al says she's ready for you to land. You're so beautiful. That's why. Look at you. Oh, I don't even know why you're shy. I'm over here freaking out about this camera and this stinking light up my nose. All right, here we go, guys. Let's start masculine energy first. Masculine energy first. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Feminine energy. Ooh, wisdom comes out. All right, let's look at the bridging energy. Bridging energy. Discernment. Ooh. This is definitely going to be the make sure you know who is who card, right? Okay, so pleasure is coming out for masculine. Masculine energy hasn't been feeling much pleasure, right? Masculine energy has been a little bit more and boom, in your face. I was kind of doing this wrong and now I have to do it this way. Masculine energy learning a little bit about free will right now. And I'm not making jokes or trying to giggle or laugh. It's not funny at all. But definitely learning like there's purpose, there's a path, there's something they're supposed to be doing. So that's going to be masculine energy. Look at the feminine energy, number 22. I love it. I definitely get this energy of union with feminines. There's an understanding of what union is, right? Like there's this knowing now, right? Like of what you're supposed to be doing. So wisdom and definitely like the books. You guys can't see my books. I've gotten a lot of new books. But yeah, there's definitely something about reading. You guys are definitely trying to find your answers. It's like you're looking, you're searching. But you're retaining information too. It's about retaining. See how she keeps ascending and like she keeps going up. All right, so here's going to be the issue. Ready? Discernment is coming out. Guys, your twin is your twin. That's it. That's the way it is. I know. I'm really not trying to upset anybody. I love you guys all so very much. But this going back and forth of like, oh, maybe it's this person, maybe it's that person, can definitely cause some delays. Can definitely cause you to miss out on, I don't want to say like miss out, because what's meant to be yours can't pass you, but you can cause it to be pushed back. You know what I'm trying to say? You can cause it to be delayed. You can cause like a lower vibrational energy to stick around a little bit too long. You see what I'm saying? And the masculine energy is actually getting rid of this. The masculine energy, that's the pleasure card. It talks about how you have to release all the negativity. You have to release all of the stagnant energy, anything you've been holding on to that just isn't serving your greater good. Feminines, we were in this energy not very long ago, and it's painful. We don't like change, right? We don't want to do anything that we're in our comfort zone. We want to have the same routine every day. And anytime something like stirs that up, it's like, oh no, now I got to come up with a new plan. Now I got to come up with like this new thing to do. So that's where this masculine energy is. And I feel like the feminine energies, for the most part, most of you are in this like acceptance, understanding. The energy is flowing. I'm definitely getting a little bit of like Venus energy here. Remember, this is the bridging energy. So it's like the spiritual lesson that you're both learning currently at the same time. But see the discernment, see the cloud around her head. It's like both sides are either saying, why me, or why them, right? It's kind of like that. Why me or why them? All right, let's pull a little tarot. Miss Al says, I do have a shy side. I'm in Aries. Miss Tina got me this Aries book. And she gets me one each year, right? It tells me different stuff. Oh, I love it. Look at the masculine energy. It came out in reverse, so I almost put it back. Amanda 77. Hi, Amanda. So 3 of Cups, we all know, a little bit of third party energy. The masculine energy is upset that this became a third party energy. Have you guys heard other readers saying that? I've heard it, definitely. So it's like there's trying to be like a cleansing, a purification, a pulling away of, that stuff. But I love this. Look at wisdom, and the strength card comes out. So the strength card is like the healer card. This is Triple Goddess Tarot, guys. Guys, don't forget, we have the Amazon affiliate links in the description box. So if you see any of the cards you want to take a closer look at, you can just click the links below. So Triple Goddess Tarot, the healer card is, the strength card is the healer card. See how she's healing the wounded animal? So that's what you guys are learning, that you guys are healers. You have something big to do, right? All right, so here's the discernment. Judgment comes out. We all know that judgment, I say, is my clue card for the twin flame journey. I think it has something to do with the fact that the Virgo full moon is happening at the same time that Pisces, the sun is moving in, Saturn is moving into Pisces. Something about that is causing us to have this, like, am I even on this journey? Is this happening to me? Is this the person? But I think the reason it's happening is because you're focused on, is this the person? Stop doing that. Stop focusing on the person, and everything else will open up the way it's supposed to. All right, I'm going to pull some energy oracle. Hot Sister on YouTube. All right, so masculine headspace, door to romance, 33. The heart is still locked away, but there's like an opportunity. I don't think that's the case. I'm totally fibbing. It's not that there's an opportunity. In fact, it's that they're locking away to keep it safe. In the headspace, number 33. It's actually my favorite card. All right, so in the heart space, we have 31, door to value. So right now, masculine energy could be struggling to see their value. No, that's not it. They're struggling to see how they can meet your value, how they can match the divine feminine's value. That's in the heart space. So some of you guys could be getting this energy of feeling like, yeah, look, the heart chakra is coming out in reverse. So masculine energy could be dealing with a heart chakra blockage. Definitely could be feeling like actual chest pains. Some people explain it as anxiety, like the elephant sitting on the chest. But I'm getting this energy of communicating this. This is coming through the heart space. So some feminine energies could be feeling some pressure in the heart space, some extra sensitivity in the heart space. And I think it's coming through telepathy. It's saying, like, I'm not good enough. Maybe, yeah, look, Gemini girl, my heart feels heavy. Yes. It's like, I wish I could, I got this, I got this energy of like wishing they could manifest, wishing to meet you, wishing to um, be at the same level is kind of what I'm getting. And then fourth chakra in the higher self space coming out. So it's in reverse, guys. So it's definitely telling me that like there's this energy that needs to be cleared. There's definitely like blockage energy. So again, as we have these different astrological events, like as we have she says not her energy, that's going to be masculine energy, but definitely like how we're having these big events happening, it could cause like someone's, especially if someone's been suppressing a heart chakra awakening, and a heart chakra awakening is like where it's been closed off and they're like, yeah, no, this is not for me, right? And then we have all these astrological influences, right? And as we're dealing with all the pressures of all the things happening, there could definitely be like an awakening. And you're going to notice that in your masculine energy. If you notice that all of a sudden there are more using kinder words, or of course communication. I feel like communication's already here though, right? Like everybody's already doing the things. But there's definitely gonna be like it's like a softer spokenness of some sort, right? Gemini girl, I know my twin hides his feelings. Yes, they all do. They all do. We all do. We all do. All right, so door to romance, page of cups comes out. This is them trying to get a grip on like emotions, feelings, understanding. Because remember, this is going to be the triple goddess tarot. It's not a fish in the cup. That's actually an octopus, and it's got a very good grip on that cup. All right, door to value, too many. All right, so door to value in reverse. It's what I said. The Empress comes out. So that's going to be strong, divine feminine, right? But it's also about abundance. See the money not in, see the, like the money is coming out the doorway. Look, I got the light figured out. But you see how it's like flying out? Well, it's in reverse. So it's like in reverse and it's like, oh, now there is no money, right? And there definitely could be, I feel like the feminine energy, some of you guys could have children with your counterparts. We've had a lot of that new energy in here, but there's also this birthing something, creating something, making something, right? Do you guys see all my PLR stuff? Definitely something like that. All right, I see a gap. Did we have to delete something? Let me know if we have any issues, ladies. All right, and then we have the moon out here. So the moon is coming out for the heart chakra in reverse. So it's an illusion. Oh, there's fear. It's fear. It's fear to feel. So higher self, definitely teaching masculine energy that it's one, it's okay to feel. It's okay to have emotions. But two, there's this illusion that they don't have enough to match the energies, is what I'm getting. All right, let's pull some feminine energy. So I love that Miss L said definitely not my energy. I feel like a lot of us were definitely very focused on our masculine energy for a really long time because we felt like we had to like fight and protect, what we were building. Did we actually have to do that? I'm not necessarily sure. It's very possible that that's just kind of like the energy that our own fear could have projected those types of things, right? Um, but yeah, I feel like we've all very much gotten back into our feminine energies. For those of you that follow me, we feel more comfortable here. We're doing our hair, we're doing our makeup, we're putting our face on the camera. You know what I mean? We're doing all the things. And so definitely stepping into more of our feminine where we feel the most comfortable, which definitely tells me though that the masculine is off in their, you know, more masculine energy. So they're more in like the having to fight and protect for things, right? All right. So we have the thinking woman coming out in the headspace for the divine feminine. Let's look at the heart space. The heart space. We have broken heart, and guys, it was coming out in reverse. So definitely some massive healing in the heart space. But see how see how it's like this is good, right? This not so good. So it's definitely like there could be some healing being sent from the feminine heart chakra to the masculine heart chakra. All right, let's do higher self. Higher self for the feminine. We have healer of the ages, and it did come out in reverse. We'll of course pull some tarot. Oh, it's the patience. It's like it's here. You could have been waiting for this type of energy. It's here because remember, the feminine is the healer. You see that? How awesome is that, right? All right, let's pull a little tarot on them. Let's do the thinking woman. Okay, so getting unstuck, Two of Swords, feminine energy, tired of being stuck. I'm also getting like a little bit of tired of sitting still, right? Like a little bit of this energy of like we need to get up and do something. A little bit of tired of saying like the victim energy is gone, right? Like I'm not stuck. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm gonna get up and go get what's mine. All right, the broken heart in reverse. I love it. The star comes out. Aquarius energy, very strong, guys. I'm telling you, Pluto into Aquarius on the 23rd. It's going to be massive. You guys want to hear something crazy that we just figured out this weekend? Me and Miss Tina's trip. Remember that, Sandra, Diana? Me and Miss Tina's trip starts on the 23rd, the day that Pluto is moving into Aquarius. And I'm just saying, it's pretty unique story that where we're going. So I think it's pretty interesting. We have, the star, bright hope for the future, a clean slate, and look at that, Four of Wands coming out for union. The reason we have Four of Wands over here for union for the feminine is because the feminine now understands what is happening. And they're now stepping into this role, right? How beautiful is that? Miss L, I'm gonna cry. All right. On the bottom, Ten of Wands. And it's that Ten of Wands where like, remember, Ten of Wands is heavy burdens on your shoulders. It's like where you just said, I'm not carrying it no more. Super awesome. All right, let's do some messages from your person. We're gonna do both. Let's do 3 and 3. So let's do 3 from masculine and 3 from masculine to the feminine and 3 from the feminine to the masculine. So we'll start 3 from masculine to feminine. Guys, I'm offering these in the paid reading scrolling across there. So if you want to do messages from your person, let me know as soon as we're done with the collective reading. All right, sometimes it's hard for me not to be angry about this, I'm sure. So this is masculine to feminine. So feminines, if you feel like you're doing good, right? Like you're doing well and things are exciting and picking up and you can feel this energy of reward and, that type of thing, growth and expansion coming in. If your masculine is just starting their awakening, which collectively that's the case. There definitely could be this energy of envy, this energy of why them and not me, right? Like something like that. I'm afraid to tell you if something comes out. I feel like they are either making a decision or going back on a decision, and that has something to do with what they're afraid to tell you. Everything you're doing to heal is helping me. Thank you. That's how this journey works, guys. So just keep doing your thing, right? All right, let's do 3 from feminine to the masculine energy. 3 from feminine to the masculine. 4 came out. I'm not really in charge, guys. I just pretend when I say 3. All right, it says your energy feels forceful right now. That's probably really true. Feminines. It's true, but it's like hard not to be, right? Because you get to where you're just so confident in yourself and you're just like, screw it, I'm going for it, right? So yeah, there could be this energy of like a little forcefulness, like a little bit of impatience, right? If anything is that please be patient with me is next. So that's feminine to masculine. In other words, like please be patient with me that I'm gonna get it right. At least we're making an effort, right? You're the only one who understands me. I understand that. And I always dream about you guys. The dreams are huge. If you don't have one of my dream journals, go get them. The guided dream journal, of course, my favorite. This is the one that I advertise the most. Guided dream journal, it helps you interpret your dreams. I know you guys seen the thumbnail, right? It's not a dream, guys. It's a real thing. It's really happening to you. um, but a lot of us are seeing more like these dreams come true type of situations. And I do feel like that's got something to do, again, with this full moon coinciding with all the different things that are happening up there in the cosmos, right? All right, let's close this collective reading out. Some angels and ancestors, and of course, spirit guides, guys, spirit guides. We have spring. You see your seeds grow. Guys, spring is right around the corner. I do feel, remember, Pluto, Aquarius, March 23rd. That's also, guys, it's also the spring equinox. I'm just saying, like, this is huge, huge, huge energy. So springtime, there's definitely going to be, for all of you that are like, what is she talking about? I still don't see the things coming in. That's when it's going to be. I promise you. She wolf, unleash the wild within. And that's true too. It's only going to be for those of you that aren't scared, like Miss L. You guys see Miss L? She's ready to pull some tarot with me, guys. Pull some oracles, some healing oracles, she said. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, for those of you that are like coming out of the shell, fighting for what you know you deserve, like what you know is yours, it's there, right? Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So many of us are seeing an expansion to the like spiritual abilities that we already had, that like we had already been experiencing. I don't think it's necessarily like there's not a trust in them, but there's not a confidence like we had before, right? Like there was this confidence before, like, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time. And now there's this energy of this is new. Is this still going to be this way, right? No, I don't think it's gonna. I think it's actually going to grow and expand. And many of you are going to see that your spiritual abilities, the ones you've been tapped into, are going to become very almost like second nature to you. And then you're going to be more focused on these new abilities that are coming in, or like new growth to your abilities that you already have, right? Definitely. All right, on the bottom, the Mirror Guardian. I love it. Big confirmation of the twin journey. Take time to reflect. Yes, guys, this here is bothersome. So we really need to make sure that we're kind of all on the same page. And remember, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the person is. It's about your purpose. But if you put someone in the wrong situation, if you call a soulmate a twin, you definitely could cause some delays in your spiritual lessons, in the spiritual path that your soul chose for this lifetime. So make sure that you know who your persons are, who they are. 3 different types of relationships: twin flames, soulmates, karmics. And no, guys, not everyone is a twin, but I promise you, if you're here and you follow me and my messages pull at your heartstrings and you're like, yeah, that's me, Rosa, that happened to me too, then yeah, we're on this journey and we're on it together. And it's a really exciting time for those of us that are awakened on this very particular journey, right? Thank you, Rachel. Look at Rachel breaking the ice. All right, guys, let me clean up. Let me know what you thought about all the energy. Guys, if anyone does a paid reading, please just let me know in the comments. Of course, those skip the line. But anyone else with the free readings, I'm just going to jump and pick, right? Just jump and pick. And Rachel's going to go first since she was our icebreaker. A little compassion for the masculine energies, right? Definitely going, I feel like definitely being almost dragged through it, right? Like pulled through it. Yeah. I'm not laughing. It's just that, you know, that happened to us too. Oh, Amy, they're free. They're free, sweetie. They're free Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'm gonna do Talking to Heaven if anybody wants Talking to Heaven message. I'm gonna knock everything down, guys. Watch, the camera's just gonna go flying. And then I am doing the Twin Flame Current Energy for 10 is in the description box. And then the you can ask a question or a message from your person. It's 5, I think, in the description box. But yeah, free ones are just free. So let's see. That's definitely changing too, though, right? You guys see that changing? Some of you may not see it changing just yet, but for the most part, I feel like you see the idea of how it could change, right? Like an opening of how the finances could grow in the near future, right? All right, let's do Rachel first. So Rachel first with Queen of the Moon. Guys, I know I said 1, but I always lie. Acceptance and release come out. Look at the masculine energy. Rachel on the bottom. This is actually about balance, Rachel. You're definitely finding balance. Acceptance and release. So you've had to accept something that you didn't want to for a very long time, held on to it, and could have actually caused you to fill the heart space with energy that blocked out other energy, right? And that is what you're releasing with this full moon. Remember, guys, we're releasing with the full moons always. Hi, Jenna. I hope that was helpful, Rachel. Ooh, Jenna's doing skin and hair. I love it. Found a new lotion. That is too cool. All right, Amy, here we go. Queen of the Moon. Ready? Amy on Facebook. Don't forget, guys, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Wow, Amy. And you asked a very specific question, Amy. Blossoming and fruition. So in other words, you've been manifesting, you've been asking for something that's coming into fruition. And whatever it is, it's new with that person that you just asked about. I hope that was helpful. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. I'm so sorry. Sometimes people are like, don't click on my name. Sorry. All right, now they're going too fast, guys. I can't see them anymore. Ooh, interesting. And you got fruition. Oh my goodness. And blossoming. How awesome. Amy, you're gonna have to come back and make sure to tell me. Queen of the Moon, Sandra. I see Queen of the Moon. Oh, I see Amanda talking to heaven. I'm sorry, guys. They go so fast. All right. There is like I seen it. There's a slow mode. I clicked the button. There's a button that says only subscribers can comment. So I did click that. So that should help us, like, with the like the scammers. But I seen a button in there that said something about slowing down the comments. You know what I mean? Like slow mode. But I think that may just be YouTube. That's not really going to help me. Oh, Amy, I'm so happy for you. I had a very interesting weekend myself. All right, it is beautiful where I am. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you, Amanda. If you were concerned where someone may have went, guys, there's only heaven. Only heaven. I'm kind of getting this energy of like they're trying to show you something, Amanda. I don't even see the picture, and I'm definitely getting like a lot of golden light. It's almost like sunlight, though, is kind of what I'm seeing. But yes, there's this energy of maybe out of like pride or I don't know. They just didn't say I love you very much, Amanda, and it's like they wish they could say I love you more often. They do say it, but I feel like they wish that you could hear it. All right, I hope that was helpful. Oh, Amy, are you serious? That's how that's how that crap works, for Pete's sake. Gemini girl, Queen of the Moon. Sandra, Queen of the Moon. Okay. Gemini girl, here we go. Surrender and realization. Gemini girl, you realized recently that you hadn't actually surrendered. There was still expectations. Surrender means, it doesn't mean that you stop doing what you want to do to get what you want, Gemini girl. But it says that you take the action that you know you can take, and then you surrender and leave the rest to spirit. In other words, you understand that the outcome is out of your control. But I feel like you just recently realized, Gemini girl, that the outcome is better than anything you had probably had an expectation for. So it's number 26 and 3, and I feel like those numbers could be significant to you. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I love you so much. Thank you. All right, Sandra, Queen of the Moon. Is that the last one? Sandra, Queen of the Moon. Thank you, Gemini girl. I think it's Sandra, right? Sandra, Queen of the Moon. New beginnings and discernment. Yeah, I can't leave that. I'm sorry. Still want to see a pic. Oh, yes, I could do that, Amy. One day I may do that. Actually, that's really common. Me and Messina was talking about that also. When you guys get readings in the Etsy shop, a lot of you guys have my birthday or my counterpart's birthday. And then I just recently realized that the other birthdays that we get a lot of, there's 365 days in the year, guys. It's really interesting to me that a lot of these birthdays are the same, and a lot of the stories will be the same, right? But I just recently was like, this weekend I was talking to Miss Tina, and I was like, there's different birthdays that, like, I get 426 all the time. I don't know what 426 is. I get 414 all the time. I know 414. That's the day my mom passed. So I'm like, what's 426? Why do I keep getting 426? Remember, my birthday's 417. So I'm like, why is this 426 here? Miss Tina's like, that's my dad's birthday. I was like, see, what are the odds, right? Like, so I told her, I was like, we're gonna have to go through. Ooh, Ace of Wands, and it's bent. What is this? We're definitely gonna have to go through. I didn't see this coming, Sandra. I told her I was gonna go through and write down all the birthdays, Amy, that are like super, like really common in our soul tribe and coming through the Etsy shop. And then I'm gonna sit down with everybody and be like, what's the state mean to you? What's the state mean to you? You know what I'm saying? Because it's your soul tribe. It's my soul tribe. That's why all of you guys' messages like relate or correlate with someone else, right? No, we are not very far. We definitely could have a girls' day. Absolutely. All right, Sandra, I love you very much. You got new beginnings and discernment. There's something about the new beginning that you're not understanding. So I had to pull a little tarot, and the first card to come out was the Ace of Wands. It's a little concerning to me. I did just get done traveling, but it's big. It's weird. And so I asked, this is destiny, fate, what you're supposed to be doing. So I asked, why is it bent? What's happened here, right? What are you trying to discern about your destiny, your fate? King of Cups came out in reverse. King of Cups is my divine masculine clue card. It's very possible, Sandra. I don't see how, but I'm just reading the cards. And this is actually happening to a lot of people collectively. It's very possible you're fixing to find out that the person you thought was your divine masculine counterpart may actually not be your divine counterpart. The King of Wands also came out. King of Pentacles came out. So that's 3 out of 4 kings. The only king you don't have is the King of Swords, and that's going to be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, with the Aquarius, it's very possible that as Pluto moves into Aquarius, you're going to have some sort of realization that you're on a very specific type of journey, or that the person you thought was the counterpart is someone different. And that is going to open this up. So 9 of Pentacles, the independence, the being able to have your own money, the control over the things that are happening around you. I feel like that's what opens this up here. So if you've been feeling like, yes, you're on this journey, yes, you're doing the things, you feel all these emotions, all these energies, but you're not quite sure who your person is, then yeah, that's going to, and this is Sandra's reading, guys, but this is going to be everyone. You're going to find out who your person really is. Yeah. Dark Moon Clover. I love it. Twitch coming in. All right, guys. Was that it? Is that the last one? The Globin. Okay, guys, on Twitch, I see you guys coming in. So we're doing free readings. So let me know if you guys want to do a free reading really quickly before I close it out. Sandra, super interesting. She said, I'm intrigued. Yeah, me too, right? Like, wow, I didn't see that coming. And I seen it right away. Like when the King of Cups came out in reverse, I knew right away. It was like, oh. All right, let me see. The Goblin Help Deck on Twitch. I like Dark Moon Clover. I love that name. Thank you, Sandra. All right, Dark Moon Clover. All right, free reading. Ready? All right, so I'm using Queen of the Moon, and I just seen the change card. The change card is the moon energy, right? The thunder moon, I think it is. It's a full moon. So I feel like it's very possible that you've already experienced the Virgo full moon energy. You most likely experienced it this weekend, which means that you had either a massive confirmation or you made a decision about something. All right. You got the blue moon. Expect the unexpected. It's number 43 and it's number 7. So I'm going to go for a guess here. Ready? Dark Moon Clover. The 7-year cycle. You most likely know someone, have been in a close connection with someone that you still feel connected to this day, but most likely probably have not talked to them for a long time. You may have had questions about who they were, and I feel like as this full moon energy, it peaks tomorrow. So when I say you felt it already, it's very possible you just feel it coming. But it's going to peak tomorrow, and it's going to bring you peace of mind about something or someone. All right, I hope that was helpful. Gemini girl says your readings are always spot on. Awesome. Amanda says, I think mine's battery operated. And she's talking about her twin. Did you guys see how I told that joke with a real serious face? She says, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so very much for coming in here. That peace of mind again. All right, guys, we're all going to get some peace of mind with this energy. It's definitely going to clear up a lot for all of us. Don't be in this doomsday type of energy as all these cosmic influences come in. Understand that it's actually giving you an opportunity here to create your best life. It's time to start manifesting. Yes, it is the best card. But it's time to start manifesting the things we want. We're done with the victim consciousness and the why did this happen to us? We know why it happened to us because we got big things to do, right? So let's just get to doing them, and then we can start letting all this good stuff come in, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I love you guys also very much. Don't forget, we will be back Wednesday night for all 12 signs. We are supposed to be looking at the week, I believe, the 12th through the 18th. But this Virgo full moon is so strong, you just can't get past it, right? So we'll talk a little bit more about what's happening the 12th through the 18th on Wednesday when we do our all 12 signs. So I hope to see all of you guys there. I love you guys so very much. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you, Amy, Miss Al, Sandra. I'm going to forget so many of you guys, but I love you guys all. And I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.